Okay. Hello. This video is for you, Sturdivant. I did one for Eduardo, and I didn't want you to feel left behind because you're just as important part of my past and my present. It seems like which is good, right? We're still in each other's lives. So I just wanted to say hi, and I was looking for this letter, the one that I wrote you while I was detained. Um, because it was about asking for references and see if somebody could give a good word in for you. And I'm like, and one of the ideas was, you know what, past landlords. I'm like, you know what, maybe Robbie will give a good, write a letter for me saying I was a good tenant, that I paid and on time, that I was, I didn't left any damage, and it was pretty much pretty good, right? I mean, don't you think? I I mean, I think I left the door. You said that I left the door unlocked a couple of times, but I mean that's not that bad. There's like 10 doors at that house, right? And and I know that some of the times it wasn't me. And so, but yeah, I guess that letter wasn't mailed out. Anyways, so I'm out. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I'm out. And I'm sorry that my couch is still over there. Some of my stuff is still over there. I mean, you can keep it at this point. You know, I don't know what else to do. It's like I already got everything out of the storage. You knew about that, right? That I had stuff in my storage. Okay. Also, so let's see. I want to say that I wish that you could still that you were still here so that I could ask you some stuff because you're so smart. And I remember that you had that security system in your house. Oh, about that. So since you always knew what was going on, did you ever see who peed on my bed? Okay. Well, I mean, I still have the bed here, but I just don't have the couch anymore. I got rid of that. Um, but yeah, you could probably help me with the security system now because like I can't seem to connect anything. It's just a big mess. I just can't get it together. And simplest of things, right? And so, but you're really smart. You would be able to figure it out, right? I mean, you helped me get into the security system over there at your house. I mean, you even helped me start my other. Whenever I got a new phone, you helped me program that. You helped me install the SIM card. Um, I don't know what I would have done without you, without your internet. Crispy ink. Ever since I left, I mean, even before I left, I couldn't get my on computer to work anymore. And then I came over here. I spent $200 on installing new drivers, and then that didn't work. And then I spent another $200 at this Schaefer's place to try to get it, you know, to work again the way I wanted it to work, and it still wasn't working. I spent like $400 on Norton. Oh, by the way, with Norton Security, it's funny because whenever I left over there in Tulsa, which was was probably January, February, March, April, May, June, right? June of 2020, and then I moved over here. I decided to get some Norton Security for my devices and for my families, and and that was great. They charged me like 270, and then they charged me another $70 like 2 weeks later. But I don't know what that's about. I didn't see it till later. But come to find out after I was reviewing my history that I already had it while I was living there with you guys at 2540 North Main Street, Tulsa. And the devices that were showing on there was not the devices that we have now. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the devices I had laying around the house. I guess I don't know. Um, Mine seemed to have like the junior uh, package with it. I got the junior package. But anyways, so yeah, and it was uh, it's weird because then it was charging my card, my Simmons Bank card, and that was the last four numbers on there, and I don't know, maybe I accidentally maybe I accidentally put protection on your devices. And if I did, just I can give you the product keys. Call me, and I'll give you what the product keys are for it, so that you can go ahead and get those. Um, and I really do think that's what it is, because whenever I logged in, whenever I try to log back in to get into my Norton account, it would insist on making my phone number be your phone number, and the address that address. And that's part of the reason why I'm sending you a message right now, because I really apologize if you're still getting some of my mail. I made a change of address. I've tried so hard, to update it in different places, and it just keeps popping up. It's very, that place right there, it wants to keep being my place of residence, and your phone numbers too. But hopefully we can get it all sorted, so that you don't have to deal with any of my stuff, so that you don't get any of my mail. That way you don't have to even see my name anymore. I don't want you to have to. I know that you have enough of your problems, enough of your bills to take care of. How's your Blue Cross Blue Shield, by the way? I remember whenever I was there that you were complaining about it going up really high, and you had all these medical issues. I feel bad for you. Um, it's hopefully that, I don't know. Hopefully something changed, or you mean you're making more money, and so you can pay for that house, and everything. Hopefully you figured out a way that you can make that all happen, so that you won't lose the house. It's hopefully, I'm sure that there's something that you can do. You're really, really smart. You work at a great job. You had other job opportunities, right? Or maybe you can just I don't know, sell a car, sell something. There's something that you can do. I'm sure. Like, you you're too smart. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't have any education. I don't have a great job. So, like, me, there's really not that much that I could do. But you could do it. There's hope for you. So, like me, I'd probably have to go out there and steal something from somebody. That's the only way that I'll probably make it ahead in this world. Because education, probably not. I'm not you. I'm not you. You can do it alone without having to hustle anybody. Anyways, um, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm just saying, just like, don't give up. Don't give up. Because what about that book that you were writing, right? You were writing a book about, uh, the things that you see. You said you had footage or something, and maybe you could write about that guy at the work. Remember that day that you told me about that guy that worked that shit all over the bathroom? That you went there, there's just shit everywhere. That you were trying to clean it out. You remember? It was so funny, and I was like, yeah, that's a great story. I want to write a book too, but I know that yours is going to be better, because you have footage. So I'm keeping my eye out on it. Okay, so hopefully that'll come up. So I have some questions to ask you, because I remember that you helped me set up the bed. Thank you so much for that. I was able to do it on my own. Um, this one was one of the other letters that on August 6th of 2020, after I came back. So I wrote a letter from Tulsa, even though I was already here, and I wrote this to the bank saying, I am requesting details about credit file data for Stock Exchange B. Until I understand the damaging information, I can't assess whether to challenge it as provider for within legal statutes regarding credit reporting or other relevant consumer protections. I have sought and obtained informed reparative services in framing, signing, and forwarding this request, and I intend to pursue the matter if you do not answer these reasonable consumer questions, so that my credit report and credit scores will not suffer unjust damage. For that reason, I am asking you very specifically for the following information. With this communication, I request that you support your claims regarding consumer data Stock Exchange B reported to the bureaus for me, Federico Marin, with regard to account 522-12400. Also assert that account billing was sent to the correct consumer address pursuant to the federal FCBA and applicable state statutes during the period it may have been payable. I need you to forward a list of dates and times you called or wrote me. In addition, please forward a year's worth of account detail that led to your credit reporting. Should you be unable or unwilling to answer, then uphold my consumer protections and rescind the unsupported data you have sent to any credit bureau. So first of all, it's like, I don't think I wrote that. I didn't write it. I mean, and I also couldn't have written it from Tulsa when I was living here. But I mean, it says here that I wrote it. It's even my signature. See, it's my signature right there. I guess that's my signature. I don't write that pretty either. That's way too much credit. And it's like I was talking about this. That's a loan. That's one of the loan accounts. So I don't know. Maybe you can tell me what's going on. There's a lot of just weird stuff, and I just don't understand. I know the last time I talked to you was about August, and I called and I said, that I was coming over there. I was going to try to get my stuff. I wasn't able to because I got locked out of my car, or it's another story. It sucked. It sucked really bad. But yeah, last time I talked to you on the phone, you said, that I was one of the best tenants you had. I really appreciated that. Thank you, because that was freaking out that time. But when I got back over there, I was really freaking out. That guy Steven, the one that had drugs all the time over at the house. The one that we had to stay up all night. Yeah, I came back kind of messed up. So when I came back, I thought that maybe you were the one that were involved with the insurance papers, because he listed himself as the beneficiary on one of my life insurance. And I thought that maybe you guys were involved in it too, because how did he get in there? How did Debbie get in there? How did all those people get in there? So I thought, of course, but of course not. Of course, you didn't have anything to do with it. So, anyways, so yeah, so that letter right there, that was something really strange, and also this other letter. Let me find it real quick. I know I should have been more ready. I'm sorry. This other letter that I had a question about. At that time I wanted to ask you, and I did ask you guys, but it's like you guys didn't want to talk to me about things whenever I try to talk to you about it, about anything. And it's like they just don't want me to talk to them. So that's why I left. I was like, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna have the rent the next month on time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skedaddle. And so that's what I did. I was looking for a place there in Tulsa anyways, but it was like I didn't have time, because while I was staying at the hotel room, it was like, there was people walking in and out of my hotel room. Yeah, it's crazy. It was really scary. And I was getting stuff out of my car, so then I was like, I had to come back. I had to leave. I was like, I didn't feel safe at your house, because the people going inside and outside of my, of my headquarters. I don't know if they did to yours. I mean, I felt bad if they did. I couldn't stop them. I'd locked the doors. That somehow they got in. It's like I thought the security system would have got them. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I didn't have access to it at the very end for some reason, but okay. But it just didn't seem to bother you, I guess. Okay. So this one on May 29th, I got one. Okay, this had to have fallen out of your car. I found it in the driveway. It had to fall out of your car, because it didn't fall out of mine. But it was there at 2540 North Main Street, Tulsa. I was, where I usually park and go smoke my cigarettes, my 100 cigarettes. There at that driveway at 2540 North Main Street, Tulsa, I found this piece of paper, and it's on May 29th, 2020. Now, this piece of paper, or this letter notice, was sent to La Frederic Moman, but it was there at that 2540 North Main Street address, but it was actually addressed to 2202 East 33rd Street. So, and it says effective June 30, 2020, changes to your account ending in 2883. MetaBank will become the issuer of your Money Network account, card, and checks. Enclosed, you'll find an agreement that includes MetaBank account agreement, fee schedule, transaction limits, and schedule and privacy notice. Your current card issued by Bank of America will continue to work until you receive and activate your new card issued by MetaBank. So, and then it just goes on to list all this stuff, because I mean, are you La Frederic Moman? Who is that? Is Eduardo La Frederic Moman? I mean, I thought at that moment whenever I got it that it was maybe me, because it's really close to my name, La Frederic Moman. And then I think I don't know. I didn't know what to think about it. I'm now I can kind of see some of the numbers are kind of like similar to the numbers of my my school loans, which is kind of weird too. So I didn't even go to the school that Okay, so then also at the same time, there came another one, but this one was also on May 29th, 2020, from Money Network. Was another one that says Federico Marin, so this one was for me. They're both the same, see? Kind of the same logo. See, same logo. This one is Federico. This is Momot. Oop. Okay. So this one says Federico. So at the same time, it says on June 30th, 2020, MetaBank will become the issuer of your Money Network account, card, and checks. Enclosed, please find your new agreement that includes MetaBank account agreement, fee schedule, transaction limits, schedule, and privacy notice. Your current card issued by Bank of America will continue to work until you receive and activate your new card issued by MetaBank. So I mean, I didn't have a card by MetaBank, and I didn't have one by Bank of America. I mean, I did call them; they couldn't help me, and then I, I, I mean, I tried to call again. I wasn't very assertive at that time because like time was of the essence. There was other things that were more pressing, um, and so whenever I called, they said, "Well, it's been closed." I'm like, "Well, can you tell me when that was open?" Like, I cannot give you any information because it's been closed. I'm sorry. And I was like, okay. So then I called MetaBank, and then also couldn't give me any information because they were closed. They went ahead and sent me a new card out though. I was like, it just doesn't make sense. All of this just doesn't make sense. I still haven't found out. I mean, I did later see whenever I did call the MetaBank about that card. They said that card was. They asked me if I was still working at Brahms, so I guess it was Brahms unemployment. So I guess I got unemployment for Brahms. I got also unemployment from McGill's, but then also I'm getting unemployment from Vine. How am I getting unemployment from all these different places? Um, it doesn't make sense to me because I barely got any employment, and that's fine. I would rather work, but I mean, if I'm not working and if somebody's getting it, I would rather get it because then I'm the one that has to pay for the taxes for it. And I didn't get any of my taxes last year either, or the year before that. It's like I don't know how many thousands of dollars right now I owe, probably because all these loans that I'm getting and all these school loans that I'm getting. I just want to start school and I just don't even want to finish it, but I don't care because I'm not going to pay the loan anyways, you know. And it's catching up with me. My responsibility is catching up with me, and also like all my frivolous drinking and stuff like that. I mean, they just don't have white privilege. Remember, Robbie? It was really funny whenever you got really drunk. I mean, almost every night you got really drunk and you wanted to go and get Taco Bell, and you would run every light. And I was like, "Oh my God!" Like I got white privilege, and I was like, "You really do, you really do." Um, I wouldn't be able to get away with that, and that's good. Nobody should be able to get away with it, but you have white privilege, so all of this doesn't apply to you. That's what I'm saying. You're good. Don't be worried about it. Whatever happens, you're gonna be okay. Okay. Plus, your parents are rich. My mom's broke as hell. So you can always sell your house. If I sell this house, it's like I'm gonna end up having to give them $20 just to take this house. Um, so, don't compare. Don't compare. Like if I was me, I'd be the one that would be asking you for something. But I'm sorry, I would help you, but there's nothing I can give you. There's nothing. I'm sorry. But you could have that love seat that's at your house. The very gaudy one, embellished with diamonds that I spent like $700 on. God, what an idiot. So, anyways, yeah. So, if you have any answers to what I just said, if any of this could help you, or help me, that would be great. And thank you so much. It was great talking to you. I feel like I didn't say everything, but it's I'm running out of time. Um, I just I don't have anything else to say. Um,